And you know what excites me about new ways of working? One of the key principles is trust and empowerment. And that's exactly what you're talking about. It's this idea that I trust you to choose the best space to do, or the best setting to do the work that you need to do, and you're empowered to do so. You know, and I think that's partially why when we talk about new ways of working, we're very vague about it. Like, it has some principles, but we're very vague, and that's because when you walk through Queensland Audit Office, the spec, the space, the technology and the behaviours are different. When you walk through Employee Shore, when you walk through BHP, when you walk through Shell, when you walk through all of these places that we've taken to these new ways of working, they're different. And that's what a strategy does for you. What it does is it helps you make that new way of working your way of working. Yep, it makes it right for you. So the settings are right for you, the technology enablement's right for you, and the behaviours are right for you. And you start to own it, and it starts to create that real transformational change. One of the other things I wanted to talk about is just the strategy offering that we provide. So it's a really interesting story. So we came out of change management mostly, and our experience tended to be in workplace change. So we got to see the real positives at the end, or what worked and didn't work. And slowly we were brought into projects earlier and earlier on, and we would ask questions like, well, how are you occupying the space? Or have you done a utilisation study? Or can you show me the information of how you've engaged your staff around this? And there was pretty much blank looks. And so we sort of have taken that on and formulated our own way of doing strategy, which I think is really unique and interesting. And the fact that we do 4 parts to it, I think is it's a holistic approach that helps an organisation really make a decision about whether that new way of working is going to work for them. So the 4 parts that we do are, we figure out what your occupancy model needs to be, and therefore kind of your area, and we can do a concept design to demonstrate it so that you know what it looks like. We then overlay the technology, so you make sure you have the technology which will enable that way of working, whether it be the hardware, whether it's software, whether it's finding people and available desks. We then write the change approach that'll help you go from where you are to where we're suggesting you need to be, because you know what's changing. And then we do the financial modelling, which basically shows you that financially, not only is it going to be a cultural advantage or a change that you're driving, but financially you're going to be so much better off. What are the capital outlays? When am I going to get my return on investment? And what is my saving over the life of my lease? I mean, if you're a decision maker, that is what you would want to see to prove a project up. So I'm really proud of the strategy work that we have been doing, and how differently we do it.